I know there'll be limits as to what you put in and all that, but with where you are right now, how close are you defensively to where you want to be today?
We're not close there. Look, I was thinking about it today, I was driving over here, and I started doing November, December, January, February. I got 4 months to get this thing right. 4 months. And if I try to do it in 2 weeks, I'm going to cheat the kids and drive myself crazy. Yesterday, I got goofy stuff going on, so I didn't get to work out, so I probably wasn't in the frame of mind I needed to be in to coach this basketball team. As long as they're trying, I got to be good with them. So the things I can't accept and won't ever accept, I need more effort, more intensity, more fight, more concentration. Other than that, everything else is throw up 5 balls. Here we go. I know what's going to happen. Why did you do that? I don't know why. What do you say to that? My gosh, she doesn't know why. So, we're not, I've got 4 months. I've got 4 months. To help this team, put them in a position of how they're going to play offensively and defensively to do something special. It's just, we are what we are right now.
Did you have all your guys in practice yesterday? And
No, James did not practice, and I made him run up and down the court limping because he was late for treatment. But short of that, no. But Andrew was good. And then when I watched the tape, we're a different team, which is nice to see. He still didn't throw lobs because he hadn't practiced with us enough. He's trying to throw wraparounds. 1, they can't catch, and 2, they can't finish. But that's okay. I can get that sorted out. And he knows when he didn't throw it, but he makes us different.
How would you describe that, John, that difference that he
like
made?
You're playing your football game and your wide receiver is your quarterback. Now your quarterback comes back and you're like, okay, now guys are in the right spots.
Will James, you say in practice, will he try to go today? Will he
Don't
play
know
in the first
until
game?
I go. Until I get in there, I don't know. Alex was good again yesterday. Alex has been really good. He's narrowed his game, and he's trying to play harder, and he's not caving in and stopping, and there's no excuse. So he knows it. So he's playing. He played well yesterday.
That urgency finally.
I don't know. I mean, it hits kids at different times. I mean, he's one of those kids, a straight A student. You love him to death. I do everything right. We'll do a couple things wrong and play better. How about that?
John, what from your vantage point, what's the best thing you got out of the 2 exhibition games?
We don't understand intensity, and there's so many nuances of defense that we don't have down yet. The team's coming up set diagonal screens. We're awful. And, just don't know it yet. We're not good at pick and rolls yet. We did stuff yesterday in pick and roll because we thought we'd play a certain way. We can't. So now we got to change it today and try to figure out if something else is good. And we got a game tomorrow. We've got to go against zone majority of this practice because that's probably what we're going to face the next few games. So let's do that, which changes practice around. So a practice plan I had set last night, when I woke up this morning and thought about it, I walked in and changed it, tore that one up, and did another one. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Normally, my gut of what we need to do is pretty good the night after. But again, they weren't as bad as I thought they were when I watched the tape practicing this.
How little has Andrew been able to practice this preseason?
How about this? We probably, with he and James on the floor together, probably 2 or 3 practices. And that's it. So either one's out or the other's out. It's mainly been Andrew. Now, let me say this, it's been great for Aaron. So one guy's misery is another guy's opportunity, and it was great for him. James being out gives Alex more opportunity to be on the court. It gives us a chance to play with Willie and one of those bigs together. So that's been great.
I think Willie and Marcus said on media today that none of the guards are exactly good at throwing lobs. It's just that process they're going to have to go through.
Yeah, they all have, and they've all had to do it. I mean, I can remember Eric Bledsoe, who, by the way, is playing great, throwing it off the shot clock and getting so mad he didn't want to play. I mean, and I just kept making him throw it. By the end, he was a great lob passer. You think of this team, we've got to keep the ball up. We're going to play teams that are smaller than us, like every team. So you can't throw it down here on the floor. You have to throw it up where they can finish the play.
Do you like that Willie's a guy who, seemed like it was a pretty easy button to push? He said at halftime, he said either you block shots or you don't play.
We
and he
have
goes
games
out.
coming up that are really gonna be physical, like physical football games. And then we'll find out, okay now, what button do I push now? Because that game, this game, that game, they're not trying to play basketball, they're gonna play football. And you can, like the new rules, just so you understand, if you have the ball, it's kind of like you're the quarterback now. You're protected. If you don't have the ball, all's fair in love and war. Like, you can, boom, as long as the guy's running, you don't step in and give him a full-on chuck, which is a foul at any point. You can still get on a guy's body, you can still, if you have the ball, you're like a quarterback. You get the red jersey on, don't touch him.
Cal,
So-
is toughness one of the things you're not worried about, or are you still worried about it?
Oh, yeah. No, and it's again, that look, we're gonna be going against just about every team we play, and they're gonna have a 21-year-old, a 22-year-old. We're gonna be 18 and 19 years old, and even our sophomores are 19. So we're out there with a bunch of young kids, and the other guys are 3 years old, and that's big at this age. That's as big as a 16-year-old playing against a 19-year-old. It's huge. An 18 and a 22, it's huge. But we have the physical presence, if we want, to be able to do it, but it's gonna be, you know, you're gonna have to go do it. You're gonna have to be there. I think they'll be stunned when they really see it.
Cal,